battle with my friend. But any mob I craft comes to life. For example, if I go to my crafting table and craft a super cool custom mushroom boss, and then I flip this lever, that exact mob spawns in. Look, it's a massive living mushroom boss. This thing is so cool, but I have some crazy mob crafting recipes up my sleeve, so this is gonna be crazy. And of course, I'll be cheating with one-way glass so I can see whatever Smirky's crafting. So, Smirky, are you ready to start the mob battle?
Yes, I am, Carty, and I'm totally gonna craft way better mobs than you are.
All right, then, let the mob battle begin. And now that the mob battle has officially begun, we can start to cheat. And like I mentioned, we have this one-way glass to see what he's crafting. But not only that, we also have a secret passageway right here. And I just opened up some secret trapdoors, and we can go into here just like this. And if you look above us, we actually have this one-way glass right under Smirky's crafting table. And when we open this up, we can see exactly what he's crafting. And look at this. It looks like he's starting to put a bunch of snow blocks in here. And wait, I wonder if he's gonna add a head to this thing. Maybe he's trying to make some sort of snow golem monster. But look, it looks like he put a carved pumpkin, so I was definitely right. Wait, let's see what's gonna spawn when he pulls the lever. Let me go back up here, and it looks like he is pulling the lever. And look at that, a mutant snow golem spawned in. But wait a second, why on earth would Smirky just spawn in a normal mob with this super crazy crafting table? Because this thing can craft anything. And look, I think he realized that. I think he's super mad that he got a mutant snow golem. He's literally punching it. But wait, he's coming back to his crafting table, and I think he realizes this. I think he's probably gonna craft a way better mob. So wait, let's go down here and see what he's crafting. And look, I think he's adding a bunch more snow to his snow golem. I think he's trying to make a giant mutant snow golem. And look at how big the head is. He's literally putting 6 carved pumpkins here. Okay, this is gonna turn into a way better mob, so let's see what this turns into. And he's pulling the lever. And look at this thing, a giant mutant snow golem spawned in. This thing is enormous. It has 2 giant ice mallets. And look at that carrot nose. That's actually pretty cool. Well, since this thing is super OP, we are going to need to make an OP counter for it. And luckily for me, we know that his mob is snow. So if we can get a fire mob counter, it will literally melt the snow of this boss. So in my hopper, I got a bunch of different nether blocks, and we're about to craft the craziest nether mob ever. So to start off, we're just gonna make 2 giant legs. And for the feet, I'm gonna put some blackstone down here just to make this thing look a little bit different. And then we're gonna add the massive head on this thing, and I actually want to make a head leg monster. And that means it's literally not even gonna have legs, which I think is just gonna be really funny. But anyways, let's put some dark gray dragon eggs in here for the teeth, and then let's get rid of a spot in its head to put an eye. And look at this thing, it's literally just a giant monster, and it doesn't even have arms. This is gonna look so cool when we spot it in. And just so the mod knows we're trying to get a fire mob, let's put some flint and steel all on its back like that. And now I think this is actually the perfect thing ever. And I think we can literally just flip this lever right now. We don't even need to wait any longer. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And oh my gosh, did it actually work? It definitely did. Because look at this monster. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's just a giant head-leg monster. It doesn't have the arms and has a bunch of fire particles around it. And look, it has the blackstone on its feet and even on its head. It has those dark gray teeth and this massive glowing eye. Whoa, this is crazy. Let's go. There is no way this thing will not be able to defeat that snow warrior golem. But anyway, since this guy is really cool, I think our army could benefit from spawning in yet another nether mob. And this time I want to make a mob sort of similar to that, but I'm going to make it literally flying. And this time, just like we did last time, we're going to start off with the bottom of it being a bunch of blackstone. And then we're going to make a massive red head skull thing on this. And we're going to make this thing's eyes blue because I think that'll just be really cool looking. So let's put some blue concrete in like that. And then I want to give this thing some massive super sharp scythe arms. So let's just add these things in. And okay, those kind of look like wings, but this still should spawn in a crazy mob. And I'm wondering what else could we do to make this thing even cooler. And wait, I just remembered something. If we actually put a special crafting recipe in the bottom left, That will act as the mob's attack. So I'm just gonna craft a little fireball just like that. And what this is gonna make it do is make it have a bunch of fireball attacks where it literally shoots out fireballs. And I don't know about you, but that sounds really cool. So let's just put some flint and steel so it knows it's fire. And there we go. I think this is gonna be so epic. So let's just leave this crafting menu, and I think we can just start pulling this lever right now. Let's pull this a bunch of times and spawn in a bunch of these guys. And wait, look at this. I think they might have all spawned everywhere and in a bunch of different places. And just take a look at them. They are actually insane looking. They have the black stone at the bottom and the red at the top, and they even have the blue eyes just like I wanted. And look at their arms. Those are so cool looking. Wait, if we go in survival mode, are they gonna shoot fireballs at me? And yes, they will, because I put that in the crafting menu. Oh my gosh, they did so much damage so fast. I literally died. And I am so happy we have a mob this powerful. I love this crafting table we have. There is a 0% chance we lose with these insane fire mobs against Smirky's snow golem. And speaking of that snow golem, Smirky, how is your army going?
My army is going super duper duper good once again.
Are you sure your army's going good? Because I have some crazy mobs.
What do you mean you have some crazy mobs? I probably have the craziest mob that I could have made.
The craziest mob you could have made, Smirky? I hear like snow moving around on your side. Don't tell me you have a snow golem.
Yeah, I do have a snow golem, but it's not a normal snow golem.
Well, if it's not a normal snow golem, I think it's still gonna be worse than my fire mobs because I have the exact counter. Anyway, Smirky, are you ready to drop the walls?
Yes, I am, Carty. Let's drop them.
All right, then let's go. And you see the mobs I have?
Carty, I have no idea what these are, but these are insane. Do you see how much fireballs they're shooting? Wait, maybe we can shoot them back at them. Wait, just click the fireballs.
Smirky, that's not gonna do anything because there's 1,000 fireballs coming every second. I literally crafted these guys from scratch and I made a new crazy custom boss.
Oh my gosh, what did you even use to craft them?
I just used netherrack and a bunch of fire stuff, and look at this giant guy I have. He literally is just a head monster with legs.
What? That's actually just crazy, Carty.
And wait, Smirky, did your mob just die? I could have sworn it was just on half health. Did my monster do a crazy bite attack or something?
It probably didn't. It probably has like fire teeth. Do you see how dark they are?
I know, Smirky. This thing needs to brush its teeth and it's literally eating your head, Smirky.
Oh, that really hurts. Get me out of here.
Smirky, we need to reset the arena and move on to the next round where we're gonna craft insane mobs.
All right, well then, let's move on to the next round, and I'm gonna craft a way better and more insane mob than you are.
No, you won't, Smirky. Let's just go. And boom, I just reset the arena. But don't leave, guys. I have crazy crafting recipes in store, and you are just gonna have to see them. But anyways, let's just go into our little secret underground bunker right here so we can see what Smirky's gonna craft and how we can counter it. But wait, what is this thing? It's a giant pumpkin circle, and he's filling it with a bunch of orange concrete. Wait, this is super cool. I wonder what this is gonna turn into. Maybe a giant mutant pumpkin? But anyways, it looks like he might be done, so let's close that up and see what this is gonna turn into. And it looks like he is pulling the lever. And look at these guys. They are so cool. They're actually pumpkin mobs that are floating, and they are super orange, just like Smirky put it in the crafting table. This crafting table can literally do anything. I know I keep saying it, but I just really gotta stress that we are going to make the craziest bosses ever. But wait, Smirky's going back to the crafting table. I wonder what he's gonna put in here this time. Wait, let's take a look. And look, he got rid of all the orange in the middle, and is he gonna put a different color? And oh my gosh, he just put a bunch of light blue concrete all in the middle. Okay, this is gonna probably spawn in the same mob, but blue this time, and that means it'll probably have like water attacks. So let's close that, head up here, and wait a second, I think he's gonna pull the lever, and he's pulling it. And oh my gosh, look at how many mobs are here now. And I was definitely right, because look at these guys. They're like blue now. And look, they have blue fire surrounding them too. I didn't even know blue fire was a thing, but that is really cool. But this time, what I kind of want to spawn in is not just a counter to these guys. I want to spawn in a giant, super cool leaf monster. And I want the leaf monster to literally strangle all of these pumpkins to death. And to craft this thing, what we're gonna do is we're make a giant leaf mouth just like this. And then I want to put a bunch of little arms on this leaf monster, and I'm gonna put these all around it like this. And these arms are literally gonna grab those pumpkin mobs and then throw all of them into the middle where there's a bunch of teeth. And as you can see, I'm just putting these shark teeth all in the middle to create the craziest super sharp teeth. And we'll even put one right in the middle there. And this thing is super cool looking, and I cannot wait to see what this turns into. It's pretty simple, but it should work very effectively. So we got our lever on top of this thing, and without further ado, let's just flip this thing. Let's go! And look at the monster that just spawned in. Oh my gosh, it's literally a leaf monster. And it even has those super sharp teeth in the middle. And it has all those arms around it. Wait a second. If I go survival mode near this thing, is it gonna pick me up and throw it in its mouth? And yes, it is, because look, I'm getting thrown in its mouth and I'm getting poisoned. I didn't even think this would do poison damage, but let me get away. And oh my gosh, I just died. I tried to get away. Well, I just respawned, and I think what we need to do is just pull this lever like 1,000 times and literally cover my entire side of the arena with these guys so they can eat all the pumpkin monsters at once. So let's just go up to this lever, and I think we should just start flipping this a bunch. And oh my gosh, I think it worked, because look at all these mobs everywhere. They're literally actually covering my entire side of the arena. Smirky's mobs are not getting past these at all. And they're just gonna devour all of his pumpkins super fast. And Smirky, how is your army going this round?
Carty, my army is going super duper good. Once again, I spawned 2 variants of the same mob, and both of them can do some insane attacks.
Wait, that sounds pretty cool. So did you like switch out some of the blocks in your crafting table and spawn it in again to make 2 different variants?
Yeah, pretty much. But you're never gonna guess what I did.
Well, Smirky, I bet you have some sort of pumpkin mobs. Wait, let me take a guess. You probably have blue and orange pumpkin mobs.
Carty, there is no way you guessed exactly what I had. There is just a 0% chance that you knew it was a pumpkin mob, first of all, and then blue and orange.
Oh, Smirky, I can just hear colors. That's how I knew.
What? How can you hear colors?
Oh my gosh, you do not have to worry about it. And are you ready to drop the walls?
Yes, I am, Carty. Let's go.
Let's go. And oh my gosh, do you see my giant leaf monsters I have?
Yeah, these aren't that crazy, Carty. This will be an easy win for me, I think.
Are you sure? Because none of your pumpkins are getting past. They're getting eaten by my mobs.
Maybe they'll get past if I use a minigun.
Smirky, you can't use a minigun. That is cheating. We have to let our mobs fight legit, and every time your mobs get near my mobs, they instantly get sucked up and eaten.
Hey, don't get sucked up and eaten this time then, pumpkin. Uh-oh.
It literally just died, and it dropped blaze powder. Oh my gosh, you started with so many more mobs, and they're all dying so quickly.
Mobs, you might not want to go near those guys. You might just want to wait for them to, like, despawn or something.
Yeah, Smirky, I don't think your mobs are gonna do that, because they just keep running into there, and oh my gosh, I'm winning this so easily. I'm so happy I have these crazy mobs.
Yeah, Carty. Well, I still have, 7 more of my mobs left, so you still have a chance to lose.
Are you sure about that, Smirky? Because I'm pretty sure all your mobs just died. Look at all the blaze powder on the floor.
Did my mobs actually all die? I mean, the one over here is still alive. You know what? I'm killing you myself. Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, Smirky, you're that certain you're gonna lose. You literally just killed your own mob. That's how you know I'm the best mob battle person ever.
Well, Carty, I killed it because I didn't realize that I spawned in such a useless mob. I'm gonna spawn in a way better mob next time.
Oh, you better spawn in a better mob, Smirky. And anyways, let's go. And here we go. I just reset the arena. And now we're on to the next round. And remember, guys, don't leave because things are just getting started. But just like we've done with the other rounds, let's open up our little secret bunker and see what Smirky's putting in his crafting table. And it looks like... Wait, what the heck? Smirky's copying my exact mob from last time. He's literally doing the same exact blocks the same exact pattern. He must be super jealous that my mob was way better than his, and he's just trying to copy it. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. Once he spawns this thing in, I'm gonna make the craziest counter ever. So let's close this up real quick, and let's head up here, and I think Smirky's gonna pull the lever, and he's pulling it. And oh my gosh, I was right, because it just spawned in the same exact thing. This has gotta be against some sort of rule. There's no way you're allowed to copy mobs in a mob battle. That is super duper cheating. But I guess guess I am kind of cheating with this one-way glass wall, but just forget about it, and let's get to spawning in our mob. And for this mob, I kind of want to make a super simple crafting recipe. But what I'm gonna do is gonna be really, really cool, and it should make the craziest thing ever. So what I'm doing right now is I made a big bucket cauldron thing of black iron blocks all around like that, and I'm filling this with this pink, juicy water stuff. I don't really know what this block is, but it should be a super cool pink liquid when I spawn in the mob. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a bunch of different spawn eggs and just put them all in here like this. And what I'm hoping this will do is make a super crazy cauldron boss mob that can spawn in even more mobs and just have a bunch of random crazy attacks. And I think that's exactly what's gonna happen, because look at that crafting recipe. That is one crazy crafting recipe. So let's exit out of that menu and get to our lever, and I think we need to just start pulling this thing really, really soon. And let's just start pulling it! And wait a second, it literally spawned in a cauldron. I guess I don't really know what I was expecting, but there is just a bunch of purple liquid in here, just like I put in the crafting recipe. And wait, I wonder what happens if we punch this thing. Is it even alive? And wait a second, I think it definitely is alive, because when I punched it, it turned it alive, and I think this thing has a face. Look, those are its two eyes, and its mouth is literally open. And wait, look at that. It just splurted out a bunch of slimes. This thing has the power I wanted it to have. Exactly. It can spawn a bunch of random mobs. And look at that. It's spawning in llamas now. Oh my gosh. Is this thing gonna spawn in anything like good though? These slimes and llamas aren't really that OP. Mr. Cauldron, please spawn in the craziest boss ever. Okay, maybe if I give him some diamonds, he might spawn in a crazy boss. Mister, can you just spawn in something good? Please take these diamonds. And wait, he just spawned in an ignis boss. Oh my gosh, this thing is so OP, and it has super crazy fire attacks. Wait, let me give this thing some more diamonds, and then let me also get a bunch of netherite blocks. And mister, take all of these netherite blocks, and I want you to spawn in the literal best mob you can think of. Okay, just spawn that thing in, please. And oh my gosh, what is that boss bar at the top of the screen? And oh my goodness, it literally spawned in the best mob it could think of. It spawned in a cosmic fiend boss. And if you don't know what this thing is, it's probably one of the craziest mobs in Minecraft. And this is only the third round. There's still 2 more rounds after this, and if this is spawning in the third round, things are literally gonna be so crazy by the end. This cosmic fiend is gonna destroy all of Smirky's mobs, and yeah, I don't think he's gonna last more than 10 seconds. Smirky, are you ready to get destroyed?
Am I ready to get destroyed? What? Why would I be ready to get destroyed, Carty? I am ready to win.
Smirky, you're not ready to win. I know what mob you have. I can literally hear it once again, and you just copied my exact mob, Smirky.
I copied your exact mob, Carty. I did not. I came up with something original.
Yeah, something original. I guess we'll see if that actually happened. When we drop the walls, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Carty, and let's go.
And Smirky, I just dropped the walls, and look at this monster I spawned.
The slimes? That's not a monster.
Smirky, look behind the slimes. Oh my gosh. And Smirky, after a little while, my cosmic fiend has completely destroyed everything, and I think all your mobs are dead, Smirky.
What? How is it all dead? And it literally broke bedrock, Carty. This block is literally unbreakable.
I know, Smirky, and we still have 2 more rounds, so things are about to go super, super crazy.
Oh my gosh, Carty. Well, I am ready for them to go crazy.
Let's go. And boom, I just reset the arena. And this is actually going to be the last round of the mob battle. So if Smirky is not able to win this round, then I win the complete mob battle, and I actually have my craziest mob yet. So I'm definitely going to win. And anyways, let's just see what Smirky's going to craft. And wait, let me just go to my bunker real quick. So we're in our bunker, and we can now see Smirky's crafting table. And what is he crafting? He's putting down a bunch of sticks in this crafting table. And wait, he's putting even more. And wait, what is he building? This is like some super tall stick monster. And wait a second, is he putting no blocks as the head? Wait a second, is he trying to make some sort of siren head no block monster? Wait, that's actually pretty smart by him if he is, because that is super, super scary. But it looks like he might be done, because he's not placing anything else. So let me leave my bunker real quick. And boom, I just left my bunker, and I wonder if he's gonna pull that. And wait a second, he's pulling it. And oh my gosh, what is this thing? It is so big and so scary. This is actually a siren head monster, but in Minecraft. Instead of sirens on its head, it literally has no blocks on its head. Wait a second, that's so look weird. But since Smirky's spawning in a super scary, creepy pasta mob, I think we should also spawn in a super scary mob. And I guess whoever has the scariest mob is gonna win. So let me go down to my little crafting table. And what I actually want to craft is a Herobrine mob. So to make Herobrine, we're gonna put 2 little black shoes at the bottom. And we're gonna make a little bit of dark blue legs going up for the pants. And then we're gonna make a giant body like this. Make a little bit of sleeves. Put the arms in like this. And then let's put the head in here. And remember, guys, we're making Herobrine, not Steve. So we're gonna have to set some of its face into these super scary white concrete eyes. And oh my gosh, this is definitely Herobrine. Because look at these white eyes. And this is super, super crazy. And we're also gonna give this guy 2 weapons. So we'll give him a netherite sword and even a thunderbolt. And hopefully this will make it so he can strike lightning from the sky and use a netherite sword. So I think this is definitely good enough for our crafting recipe. Oh, and wait, one more thing. Let's put this super duper evil acidic heart in it to make it super, super evil and scary. Now this is definitely good. So let's get out of this and let's just pull our lever. So 3, 2, whoa, wait, what is that? Why is there this little red thing on the floor? And wait a second, I know what this is. This is a subscribe button right on the floor. So this must be a sign, guys. Everyone who's watching this who is not subscribed, I'm gonna play a little game with you. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to subscribe and then I'll click the spawn Herobrine button. So 3, 2, 1, and thank you for subscribing. Now let's go to our lever and I think we can start to pull this thing right now. And oh my gosh, what is this? This is not Herobrine. And wait a second, is this a Herobrine spawner? Because redstone torches are a sign of Herobrine. And wait, there was a cursed diamond I just picked up. Wait a second, does this Herobrine spawner want me to put this cursed diamond inside of here? And I guess it does, because I don't know why else that would be there. So I guess let's just right click this and see what happens. And oh my gosh, lightning just spawned down from the sky. And is anything else gonna happen? And oh my gosh, look at what just happened. There is so many Herobrines here now. We have an entire army of Herobrines, and look at their swords. These are even stronger than netherite swords. Some of these guys are holding bedrock swords. These are literally invincible and do so much damage. And I bet some of them also have some lightning attacks too. So this is gonna be awesome. Smirky's no blockhead monster does not stand a chance. And Smirky, are you ready to lose for the final round?
Carty, why on earth would I be ready to lose? I'm obviously ready to win.
Well, Smirky, you've lost all the other rounds, so I don't think it's gonna be any different this time.
Really, Carty, you don't think it's gonna be different? I spawned in such a cursed mob this round.
Well, Smirky, let's just drop the walls then. Let's go.
Let's go.
And Smirky, look at my mob. I spawned in a bunch of armies of Herobrine.
Wait, you did? And wait, they're all running towards my mob. And I killed one and it died, Carty. What?
Smirky, that was the fastest round ever. My Herobrines rushed into battle, and with their bedrock swords, they killed your mob. They didn't even get to do their lightning attack.
What? I can't believe it. And these things literally have bedrock swords, Carty. What kind of mob did you spawn in? Yeah, I know it's Herobrine, but how did you get Herobrine?
Well, Smirky, since the mob battle is now officially over, I actually have to admit something to you.
What do you have to admit?
Well, Smirky, you see this block I'm holding? I was secretly using this to cheat on you. So this is one-way glass, and it's glass on one side and bedrock on the other.
Wait, so on my side it was bedrock the entire time, and then you could see through it. What?
Yup, and I saw exactly what mobs you were crafting, and I was literally just placing the exact counters.
Oh my gosh, Carty, I can't believe it. I am so mad.
Sorry for cheating, Smirky. I'll give you the win.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I forgive you. Let's go.
Let's go, everyone. Thanks for watching, and please click the video on the screen. Click the video on the screen. Bye.